Hello everyone, back to tuning into today's bird video, the weekend forecast for today's bird video. So as always on a Saturday, we're having a detailed look at the weather for the weekend. I should get on that for you in a moment. Just to say back first, the video is our 6am UK weather forecast, and we've also released the EC42 there for UK and Ireland. Please check out all today's videos and content. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing about 10 to 14 down with regular features coming up for you later on this afternoon. And thank you so much to the Weather Outlook and also Vector for supplying the charts and the data, of course. Right, so let's start off with a radar from Weather Outlook. Got a few showers across southeastern parts of England, and some shower rain tending to far north of Scotland, 2 showers for eastern Scotland, but the vast majority of the country has been dry so far this morning and will continue to be so. Reason being, high pressure is sitting over top of the country. So for the rest of Saturday, we're looking at a mainly dry day with bright sunny spells and a variable cloud. There will be those light showers across eastern counties and some more general light rain moving into northern Scotland. Temperatures don't feel too bad in sunshine, but a little bit below average for the time of the year, ranging from about 7 to 12 or 13 degrees. Overnight tonight, high pressure remains in control of weather. Some shower rain pushing southwards through northern, central and eastern Scotland. That could start off quite heavy, but should generally turn light and patchy as the night wears on. And 1 or 2 showers around the eastern and southeastern coast there. But most places will be dry tonight with long clear spells and also variable amounts of cloud. It will be a chilly night, but not quite as cold as last night. Even so, temperatures going down to around freezing -1 in some rural areas, and in towns and cities, probably seeing the temperature down to about 4 or 5 degrees, something like that. Tomorrow, sunny keeps high pressure in control, but we will have this weather system coming into that area of high pressure. Quite a weak feature, but again, some light rain drizzle possible through eastern and southeastern Scotland and into northeastern England as well. A few showers around the East Anglia and southeastern coastal areas, but once again, we should be looking at a mainly dry day. Probably more in way of cloud for eastern and central regions. Best of sunshine tend to be further west and probably in the southeastern corner. Temperatures will be again on the chilly side, around just 8-9 degrees across eastern coastal areas to about 14, maybe 15 across the more western parts of the country. Into Monday, that week where it says we'll actually start pepping up. So, a bit of a question mark about Monday. It could turn out to be a wet and a very cold day. More about that in a second. But outbreaks of rain probably turning heavier and more persistent through parts of northern England, Wales and the Midlands as the day wears on. A lot of the rain will be light, but there could be some heavy bursts mixed in, and it does look quite persistent as well. East Anglia and South East England probably having a mostly dry day, and Scotland and Northern Ireland should be very dry as well. Now, where that persistent rain gets go will be a notably cold day potentially for so late in the year. 22nd of April. Temperatures possibly only around 4, 5 or 6 degrees on Monday afternoon under that persistent rain. So a very cold and wet day potentially in some areas. Otherwise, in the sunny, in the sunny spells, we could see the temperature up to about 12, 13 or 14 degrees. Northeasterly winds into Tuesday. Now that band of rain comes southwards overnight by Tuesday into the southeast. Turns lighter as it does so. But it could spark off some heavy showers across East Anglia, South East England on Tuesday afternoon. And some light rain drizzle left over through parts of the Midlands, further north and west. That's where the brightest of weather will be, particularly through western Scotland, Northern Ireland, and northern and western parts of England and Wales. And temperatures on Tuesday, well, they're looking rather subdued again, around 6 to 12 degrees, about the best we can expect. Northeasterly winds continue into Wednesday. They could bring some showers into eastern regions. One or two of those could be quite heavy. Central western regions get the best of the dry weather with bright or sunny spells. Again, temperatures below par, about 6 to 12 Celsius, and watch out for the risk of overnight frost where skies are clear early and late. No change really into Thursday either. Now another pretty chilly day, further showers across eastern regions. Again, best of sunshine will be in the west, and most temperatures continue to look rather cool, probably about 7 to 13 or 14, something like that. Certainly nothing to get excited about. From Friday onwards, there's a bit of uncertainty. This particular GFS run has very slack gradients from Friday through to the weekend. Other ones are bringing in low pressure off the Atlantic. I would think Friday's probably going to be a continuation of rather cool conditions with showers in the east, most dry elsewhere. And then next weekend perhaps brings an increase in risk of low pressure with outbreaks of rain heading in from the Atlantic. Initially very cool, and then maybe seeing the temperature starting to recover a little bit perhaps as we go through the weekend, and the wind becomes more, or the origins of the air becomes more Atlantic driven. Quite a bit of uncertainty though for the end of the week and next weekend, so we'll keep you posted on that. Finally, having a chance weather outlook, so lots of dry weather today. Is a bit on the cool side, but the sunny spells, in the sunny spells it doesn't feel too bad. Some light rain or drizzle in the northeast tomorrow, otherwise again a mainly dry day. We've got that wet weather across central parts of the country, Wales, Midlands and northern England on Monday. And look at those temperatures, they look really, really poor for 22nd of April, only 6-7 degrees. That's pretty atrocious, to be honest. Will be drier to the northwest and to the southeast of that wet weather. Showers possible in the east on Tuesday and indeed on Wednesday and Thursday as well. This looks wetter than it will actually be in reality, I think, but there will be showers around for the middle part of the week. Temperatures continue to look really quite cool, and watch out for the risk of overnight frost, where skies are clear. And then into Friday, well, a further risk of showers, maybe of some longer spells of rain start heading from the Atlantic. And temperatures may be starting to lift up when we get through to next weekend. So, in summary, we're looking at a pretty cool week to come. Temperatures below average, most notably so at night, but also by day. A lot of dry weather, but there will be showers around. And we have got potentially a wet and a very cold day, some parts of the country on Monday, possibly turning more unsettled, but also a bit milder by next weekend. We're going to be back with your 10 to 14 day. We'll come back for that a little bit later on. For the weekend broadcast this week, that's all now, and thanks for watching.